If you want to know where to find all Season 5 blue XP coins, go check out the rest of the video. Since Season 5 Week 7 they started hiding XP coins on the island again. Let me show you where to find all 30 blue coins. The first blue coin of Week 7 can be found at the south side of Dirty Docks. It's close to the building where I think NPC Brutus is standing. If you look inside the water you can see the blue circle. Just try to land on it or swim to it to collect 6.5k XP for the first blue coin. The next XP coin can be found in the lake between Lazy Lake and Misty Meadows. There are two islands. One of them is the Lazy Lake Island landmark. In between these two islands the second blue coin is floating in the water. The third location is at Coral Castle. It's very close to the letter E of Castle. There are multiple waterfalls at the location, but you need to make your way to the one east of Coral. This was the last blue coin of Week 7. I wonder if we have to go for a swim again next week. The first blue coin of Week 8 can be found west of Slurpy Swamp. It's very close to the Shanty Town landmark with some houses in the swamp. Make your way to the part with two smaller islands and the orange container with two X's on it. In between these two islands you can find the blue coin. The next XP coin can be found at Shipwreck Cove. It's a landmark behind the snowy mountains in the southeast corner of the map. If you fly above the location you can see some big rocks coming out of the water. Right in the middle of this location you can see the blue coin floating in the water. Land on top of it or swim towards it to collect 6.5k XP. And the third and last location is at Lake Canoe. It's a landmark between Retail Row and Dirty Docks. On the south side of the lake you will see the coin show up. This is the last blue coin of Week 8. The first blue coin of Week 9 can be found at the south part of the map. There's a location called Camp Cod. You can find the first blue coin east of the location. It's pretty far away from the shore, so I recommend flying towards it from the battle bus to see it. Collect it and now you can go on to the next locations. The next XP coin can be found in the desert area. It's between Hunter's Haven and Salty Towers. If you come from the Butter Barn and follow the river towards Salty you will be able to see it. It's a little bit hidden under the rock if you come from the north side. And it's pretty close to the place where the river splits. The third and last location is at Crashed Cargo. It's a landmark west of Sweaty Sands. The location is full of stranded containers. If you fly above it you will see the blue circle in the water. This is the last blue coin of Week 9. The first blue coin of Week 10 can be found at the Old Shark location. The landmark can be found north of Coral Castle. If you fly towards the shark's mouth, it's right under it. Fly or swim towards it and collect a nice amount of XP. The next XP coin can be found at the Blue Steel Bridge. It's a bridge east of Pleasant Park. The river splits underneath this bridge. The blue coin can be found at the north side of the bridge towards Craggy Cliffs. Collect the coin and move on to the last location. The third and last location is at Weeping Woods. It's inside the river that's floating through Weeping. Underneath the wooden bridge you can find the coin. There are two wooden bridges, but you need to go to the one under the P of Weeping on the map. This is the last blue coin of Week 10. The first blue coin of Week 11 can be found at Rainbow Rentals. It's the landmark with the colorful houses south of Holly Hedges. You have to look a little bit more south to see it show up in the water. Fly or swim towards it and collect a nice amount of XP. The next XP coin can be found west of Lazy Lake. There's a boathouse close to the river and waterfall that leads to a bigger lake. In the middle of this smaller lake you can find the second blue XP coin. Collect the coin and move on to the last location. The third and last location is between the Coliseum and Dirty Docks. There's a river flowing under the green steel bridge going towards the east. Between this bridge and the Compact Cars landmark you can find a big curve in the river. Inside this curve you can see a blue circle showing up. This is the last blue coin of Week 11. The first blue coin of Week 12 can be found at the south side of the map. There's an island called Camp Cod. To get off this island there's a bridge in the northwest corner of the landmark. Under this bridge you can find the first blue coin and a good amount of XP. The next XP coin can be found on the east part of the island. It's located northeast of Dirty Docks. There's a landmark called Big Rig. This is some kind of transformer made out of cars, trucks and RVs. At the bottom part you can find the blue coin floating between the legs. The third and last location is north of Craggy Cliffs. There's a small island with a possible IO guard spawn. You have to look very close to this island. For some reason I wasn't able to see it the first time, but after redeploying again I was able to find the last blue coin of Week 12. The first blue coin of Week 13 can be found at the Hydro Dam. It's the dam between Slurpy Swamp and Misty Meadows. The landmark on the lower part is called Hydro 16. There are 3 tunnels filled with water. The blue coin can be found in the middle tunnel. Fly inside or swim through to collect the first coin. The next XP coin can be found in the river. It's located between Retail Row and the Colosseum. Follow the river from the Retail Row side towards a gas station. This is the place where the river makes a U-turn. Before you reach this gas station and turn, you can see the coin floating in the river. The third and last location is south of Coral Castle. The place is surrounded by waterfalls. The coin can be found on the middle platform of one of these waterfalls. It's the closest one to Sweaty Sands. It looked like the coin was on the higher part, but this was just a reflection of something else. Anyways, go here and collect 6.5k XP, and with that the last blue coin of week 13. The first blue coin of week 14 can be found at Steamy Stacks. West of the location you can find some kind of lagoon. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's called like this. But anyways, all the way up to the end you can see the blue coin in the water. Collect the first coin and get 6.5k XP. The next XP coin can be found on the east side of the island. You have to go all the way to the edge of the map. It's more or less located southeast of Retail Row. There aren't many landmarks nearby, but in case you still remember it from the previous season, it's directly east of the old museum landmark. There's a small beach with some big rocks and a campfire, and right next to it you can collect the blue coin. The third and last location is south of Slurpy Swamp. It's directly south of the word Slurpy. Just outside the swamps where it turns into the sea you can see a blue coin floating. There's a small island with a wooden cabin on it pretty close to it. Land on the coin or swim to it to collect 6.5k XP, and with that the last blue coin of week 14. The first blue coin of week 15 can be found near Steamy Stacks. South of the location is a bridge over the river. Under the bridge you can see a blue coin show up. Collect it and move on to the second location. The next XP coin can be found on the west side of the island. It's located between Sweaty Sands and Holly Hedges. There's a smaller pond directly south of Sweaty Sands. At this location you can see a car wreck inside the water. The blue coin can be found right next to it. The third location is east of Misty Meadows. It's located near the yellow steel bridge. From this location you need to follow the river that's floating south towards Camp Cod. You can see the river making a curve, and the blue coin can be found inside the first curve if you're coming from the side of the bridge. The next location is west of Holly Hedges. It's in between some islands. Close to the H-shaped building you can find an island with a cabin on it. Between these two locations you can see a blue coin inside the water. Collect the 6.5k XP and move on to the next location. For blue coin number 5 you need to go to the desert area. It's located between Salty Towers and Pleasant Park. There's a red steel bridge between these locations. Follow the river that's floating underneath towards the east. On your left you can see a small campsite with some tents and a campfire. Right next to it, inside the river, you can find the blue XP coin. And the final location is all the way in the northeast corner of the map. It's located above Steamy Stacks. There's an island where Deadpool's yacht used to be in the beginning of that season. Next to this island you can see a coin floating in the ocean. This is the last blue coin of week 15. And here you can see the locations of all blue XP coins. In total you can collect 30 of them. Good luck collecting all the XP. Every Thursday I will be collecting all XP coins live on stream. Feel free to help me out in the chat and hang out with the community. So leave a like if this video is useful, subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. From now on you can use code RutgerK in the item shop to support the channel. Don't forget the underscore. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers, so maybe you can help me out. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.